when I think of parenthood, my version of parenthood looks like this. So this is one heck of an awesome mom that's very dedicated. So this is a Vietnamese centipede, and this is you can see her. She's grooming her eggs right now. It's amazing because these things really freak people out. This is ultimate creepy crawly. They have a nice little venomous bite, but they're incredibly delicate when they're taking care of their eggs and their offspring. So this is just something pretty cool to see. And Max, tell us about it, Max.
So these are Vietnamese centipedes, Scolopendra subspinipes. These guys are pretty cool. They're going to top off at about 7-8 inches or so. Their care is pretty simple. You give them a tank, more terrestrial oriented, give them a good amount of space for running around, digging, tunneling through the dirt. They're not big climbers, but they can't climb glass either, and you're going to want to make sure that they can't reach the top of the glass, as they are pretty big on escaping and are pretty good escape artists. As far as temperature and humidity goes, temperature, you're going to be looking around the same sort of thing as other tropical inverts, 70 to 80s range, somewhere in there.
70 to 80s, this sounds kind of cold. How about more like 82 to 86 is kind of nice?
That's nice.
Think about that. 70 degrees is kind of cold.
Yeah, let's go with 82 to 86.
He's a spoiled brat because he's in the environment of nerd. It's kind of warm here. So you start getting, you kind of lose sight of what real temperatures even are.
So 82 to 86, and for humidity, you're going to be wanting to keep them in around the 70 to 90% range. You're going to want to give these guys a water bowl that they can drink out of, and also mist the substrate, sides of the tank, decorations to keep humidity up. As far as feeding goes, these guys will take down just about anything that they really can. Even if it's as big as them, even if it's multiple items, they'll grab them both. You can feed them crickets, roaches, and the occasional pinky mouse thrown in to vary up their diet every month or two. These guys are pretty aggressive and have a nasty bite that's going to be pretty much nastier than any tarantula, to be fair. So these are definitely not a handleable animal, definitely more of your display species sort of thing.
It's definitely a small Scolopendra too. These guys aren't that big. Obviously, our favorites would be the Giganteus from Peru.
Galapagoensis are my favorites.
Like
those guys
yellow
are
legs from Peru.
Yeah, those guys are going to top off in about the foot range. These guys, like I said, looking more about the 7, 8.
And these females are both
what,
about
4,
5 inches. Yeah,
and already have eggs. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and
super cool little things.
Do you know what the incubation or the gestation of these eggs is?
I could not tell you that.
All right, guys. So I just wanted to give you some creepy crawly stuff. Hopefully, I got some close video. It's just amazing watching them groom, and they're just so fastidious how they care for their eggs. They're basically keeping the eggs very preened, and they're trying to cut down any kind of organic material. They're keeping them clean so they don't have like fungal or bacterial infections. I'm sure there's something probably to the saliva of the animal that helps when they're grooming the eggs, that keeps fungus and bacteria down to a minimum. Okay, love your awesome Scolopendra. Say goodbye.